Okay, we are going to work on some snowmobiles today. This is a 96 Indy 500. That's also a 96 Polaris Indy 500. This one I haven't done anything with yet. This one I started to tear apart just a little bit the other night. Wasn't thinking, should have started recording first. And thanks for anybody clicking on this video and watching it. This is called Flippin' Cliff. This is something I'm going to be doing weekly. I'll try to drop a video every week, and it'll be anything from snowmobiles to tractors to vehicles, and just some classic stuff and some more somewhat modern stuff. I say modern, but modern to me is, early 2000s. Got the airbox out of it already. The carbs are hanging here. I got one football off of it, which it looks like they turned the gas off and ran them out of gas before they parked them. These have been sitting for 21 years, which is quite a while. But I think we'll be okay. I think I'm going to get the vacuum cleaner out here and get the mouse nest out of this place and maybe get all the rocks and dirt off these skis. Prefer to not watch them rot out. Okay, we got that vacuumed out. We'll pull the float bowl off the other carb here, just to double check that this is not full of shit and plugged up. We will have to split that air box and take it apart to get all the mouse stuff out of that. We tried to vacuum it out a little bit, but that didn't really work. The gasket to come with. Oh yeah, nice and clean in there. Nothing plugged up in the jets or anything. Normally I would pull the jets out and run a torque strip cleaner through them and clean them out, but there's no way there's anything in these as clean as they are. The floats all moved nicely. These are just going to go right back together. I just hope the other one's going to be as good. Both of these, each one of them has their own separate issues here from sitting for so long. This one, you can't hardly turn the bars. Looks like it's seized up down there a little bit. I see there's a grease fitting on it. I'll find the grease gun here in a little bit, and hopefully we can get away with just pumping some grease in them and getting it to free up. I don't know. This is not going to be a fun machine to ride if it turns that hard. This carb is equally as nice. Nice and clean inside. Float ball, the same thing. Nice and clean. No issues in these. I like to see this. It's pretty rare that somebody plans ahead and runs the carbs out of fuel. I bought these from a friend of mine just this last weekend. Him and his wife used to ride quite a bit and just decided they didn't want to do it anymore, and then they sat forever. They sat inside for 20 years and sat outside for the last year. But for what I paid for them, providing there's no bad crank seals, because Polaris is kind of known for that. I've had them issues multiple times. I think we'll be okay. Okay, those are back together. Another thing is I took this out the other day. where the fuel line goes to the fuel tank, picks up fuel, line's rotted off. Not a surprise. That's normal on something that's that. It smells terrible. See, that grease fitting is down here. Let's see if we can find the grease gun and get some in there. See if we can loosen this up before we get carbs back in the way and whatnot. Not sure where my other grease gun went, but can we get in there with this one? No. Okay, found the grease gun I was looking for. So close to it several times that I had to be blind to not see it. Well, maybe it did take some. It seems a little easier. Let's get it all over everything. I think we try a little heat on this and see if that will loosen some stuff up here. And that's how it goes. You get it to work and then grease gun's empty. Guess we'll be taking a run to town to get some grease. Inside of the tank has got a little bit of stuff in it. It's got some bad gas and, well, some garbage in the bottom. Siphon out what we can here and get some new fuel line on it. And that's all we're getting out of that for nasty fuel, but it's the most of it. Make sure to put some 91 in it. That's the best we got around here. Thanks, Fleet Farm. That's handy to sell it like this, you know. It'll work well when I put it on that nipple, and you have to have half a tank to get gas in this thing. Let's try warming it up a little bit and see what happens. Okay, that didn't get as warm as I thought it was gonna. Need something heavy, I think, here to hang off the end of this thing. Not nearly heavy enough. Let's see if we can hook this on something and warm it up a little more. This is not working. Well, it's slightly less twisted. No, not really. Oh, we need to find a way to straighten this thing out. I don't suppose I can see that piece in the bottom of the tank anywhere. There's a little filter piece that's supposed to be on that. I do not see it anywhere there. Well, I suppose I got to go to town anyways to get some more grease. Grease this up and see if we can get it working a little better. That's a lot better than it was. It was difficult to move that with one hand earlier. And I suppose while I'm over there, I can find some different fuel line possibly that's not tied to knot. Well, we'll be back at it in a little bit. Okay, we made her back from town. We got some more grease, so we can try this again. Here we now she's taking some grease. Now it pushed some out. That is a big plus. There we go. Now that should get better. And we got some fuel line that's relatively straight instead of this BS. Oh, that fits way better too. Cut that someplace around here. Because this is who knows where in the gas tank, and I don't see it, and don't want to spend a whole lot of time looking for it. I picked up a new one of these. All Motor Performance only had one, so I don't have one for the other sled, but I'll get another one or find one of these in the gas tanks. Keep the fuel line down at the bottom with that. Get that started straight. See what angle it's at in the tank here. That looks like it's in a good spot. Now we can put the fuel line back on. That's there. This is greased up. It's still not moving as easy as I would like it to. But I haven't greased up the bottom yet either, so part of it could be there. The grease is coming out there, so there's not a whole lot else I can do. But hopefully once it gets ridden around a little bit, it'll get better. Move that out the way a little bit. Try to get this one clamped back in where it belongs. Apparently that one's not loose enough. Head's back on. Fuel lines are hooked up. Some overflow crap. Don't care, don't need it. The vacuum caps on these seem to be okay. I don't see them cracked up or nothing. Take that out of there. Okay, well, I would say it's time to put some fresh 91 in this thing, squirt a little down the carbs, and see what happens. See if this thing starts and runs. Turn the fuel switch on. Keys on, kill switch is on. Let's see what happens here. No idea if it's actually pumping fuel. I suppose I should turn the choke on. Everything falls off. Turn those off. Okay, let's put a little more fuel down the carbs. Okay, I don't think this is pumping any gas. Let's take a line off here and see what we're getting. Yep, that's dry. Let's see here. Let's take this one off. Let's go this way. We're getting our full revolution in this thing. Why does a 14 mil socket fit but the wrench doesn't? Let's try that. Now what do we got? Now what's in the case? Okay, let's throw some gas down the carbs one more time here. Now I think we got something. Now we got gas coming out of there. Normally when I put a new fuel line in the tank like that, I mark the fitting so I know which way it's hanging downwards. And well, I didn't do that this time and I paid for it. Ooh! That thumb warmer got hot real quick. Not sure the hand warmers are working. Well, it runs. Good deal. See how it starts. Oh, like a glove. Probably see if the crankcase has any oil in it. Chain case, rather. Oh, that's a pull, not a pull. Turn. Well, it's got oil in it, but yuck. That looks lovely. Hey, it's full. It'll reliquefy when we ride it, right? Okay, let's crack some doors here and get a little smoke out of this place. I forgot the hood cables are busted off of this damn thing. Broken right out of the hood. Whew. Might as well have a cigarette to celebrate, right? Or throw it on the floor. That's fine too. Whew, this place aired out a little bit. It runs. It makes me happy. I bought new spark plugs when I went to town, but it runs on them, so why change them? Okay, let's get this air box apart. See if we can't clean this thing out. Well, not what I was trying to do. Yeah, that's fuller than I thought it was. And I already vacuumed some stuff out of it. Yeah. Time to fire the vacuum back up. Dropped everything on the floor. There we are. Is it coming out of there? I think it is. Not gonna hurt a thing. It ain't going nowhere. That belt is no good. Luckily, there's a brand new spare here. I mean, it's old, a little stiff, but I don't see any cracking on it. Good Lord, how do you get these in there? Okay, well, that's probably junk anyways, so let's just not put it in there. And I'm putting that on backwards. Okay, new belt installed. New old belt. Okay, that's all back together. Let's see about... Woo! Okay, let's see about doing something with those hood cables here. That's 1/4 inch. Busted right out of the hood. Not sure if that's going to work. If I do that, it's only going to hold by 1. Oh, don't let that flop up too hard or that will probably snap off. But it'll work for the moment. Take a piece of that out. Should probably get some new ones. This is pretty crusty. Let's try a little WD-40 on this, huh? Oh, she slides now. Does it work? It does. Says I have 1/4 tank. Well, that smells slightly better. Maybe we should put some more fresh in there. Was only going to put a couple gallons in it. It runs, so it must be worth putting 6 gallons in, right? With 6 gallons is only half a tank. I have a hard time believing that. Suppose I could take a look down there and see what it looks like. Yeah, that is correct. It is only about half a tank. We'll see if the headlight works. It does. How about high beam? Oh no, that's low beam. That's high. Okay, now I think we're safe to take it for a little spin. Runs pretty darn good. And the hand warmers are working. That's nice. Well, the key switch don't work. Guess we didn't need those. It still turns a little hard, but it's gotten a lot better. I think with a little riding and moving around should be good. All right, well, there was the first Indy 500. 21 years of sitting, and it didn't take a whole lot to make it run. Now the question is, how long will I keep this stuff? This channel is called Flip and Cliff, and I sell almost everything I buy. As you can see, there is plenty of things in the yard. A lot of that is the wife's. But at some point, we'll get through all of it. Everything needs a little something. Most of it runs and drives, ready to go. But could always use a little thing. Well, thanks for watching the first episode of Flip and Cliff, and we'll be back with another one on the next Indy shortly.